Oh, welcome back to Nintagious, or welcome to Nintagious. This is your first stop in here. Tonight we're going to begin tackling the Super Nintendo Star Fox, which, as the name Nintagious first implies, I've not played before. I actually have played it before, but I have very little memory of it. It's not like Star Fox 64 where it's like one of my favorite games of all time, and I can recite every single moment of it. So there should be a few good reactive moments in this, and yeah. And as I said, I do believe I played it once. I barely remember it, and it's bombs. Let's break. Let's boost. Barrel roll. So I don't have many expectations with this game. Not really sure what to expect. Yeah, you know what? Alright, I think I'll stick with that. Do I need to do training? Training. Yeah, you know what? Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Oh, jeez, look at this. it's a primitive. It's alright. Doesn't bother me. Yeah, no, Falco. Start to go back to the game. Thanks, Slippy. I recommend control type A or B. I think I went with A. Oh, quite skillful fox, though. Shit. Except for there. There I wasn't so skillful. We're there. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna have to learn how to brake a little bit better. Derp, derp. There's my buddies. Follow me, whoa! Dude, jeez, guys. So, does this ever come up in actual gameplay? Because that'd be kind of frustrating. Do a barrel roll. Does Peppy ever say do a barrel roll? This is tough. I hope this isn't like something that happens in actual gameplay. Whoa. Nothing's wrong with me. It's just tricky. That's all. Shut up, Falco. How long am I gonna go with this? Screw it. Let's get out of here. That's enough training. Game! Okay, I think, level 1, level 2, level 3, I guess it's kind of, difficulty levels, maybe? So I guess we'll start with level 1, that makes sense, right? So I guess this one doesn't have dynamically changing paths for the stages like 64 did.
Good luck.
Good luck, thank you. Scramble! So yeah, I guess instead of the dynamic changes in the path depending on like how you perform on missions. I'm guessing that started with 64. And this one is just kind of like you choose your path at the beginning. I suppose that's okay. I'm gonna have to be careful not to break into singing along here, because I like this theme. Do you even have charge shots in this yet? Doesn't look like it. Oops, that's Slippy. Let's not shoot Slippy. depending on your style. Maybe you want to shoot Slippy. I'm not gonna shoot Slippy. Ow. What's that? Oh, bigger lasers. It's kind of just making me want to play Star Fox 64. I love that game. I think I'd like to do a first playthrough with that, having a friend play through it that's never played it before. I have a few friends who haven't, so I think I can make that happen. Ow, jerk. That's right there. I have a few friends who haven't played it, so I think that's definitely possible. Shut up, Peppy. Just have to organize it at this point. Decide just who's gonna do it. For now, this is what you got. You got me and in the original here. I'm not even sure how popular this game was. Like, I don't know if the Super Nintendo one was super popular. If it was the 64 one even that popular? I don't know. I loved the hell out of it. I don't know if it was considered a successful title. Maybe that's why, that's why they don't really want to make Star Fox games anymore. Maybe they're just not successful. I don't know. Did I miss a checkpoint? I think I just walked right by a checkpoint. Oops, close. She's already saving you guys. I got some health from the checkpoint. That's useful. What are you doing? Get out of here. Bye-bye. Oh no. It's... Yeah, it's this guy. He's the first boss in, one of the first bosses in Star Fox 64 as well. So I'm familiar with how to beat these guys. Yeah, yeah. Aim for the open spots. It's kind of refreshing that they don't, like, shove instructions down your throat in this. I mean, you don't even have to hear them saying anything, so that helps too. Oh yeah. Slippy's like gray in this one, I guess. Alright, let's see, yeah, we could probably do 2 stages an episode. Maybe until some of the later ones. That one was pretty short. I don't want to really end it on that. Hopefully I don't have to end mid-stage. That would... I don't like doing that. Thanks, General Pepper. Whoa! Okay. Never really liked playing this way, but alright. I believe this was an option in 64, but it's definitely not my favorite. Yeah. Oh, Falco, what are you doing? Get out of here. You asked for help, jerk. So these guys were jerks even in the first game, huh? You know, a lot of people probably find the other characters kind of annoying and all. Like, I think it's pretty common for people to find the other characters annoying, but I think it's one of the things that made Star Fox 64 so iconic. And full voice acting in a game was not yet something that was like the norm. So it was kind of mind-blowing that that game had full voice acting, and rather good voice acting at that. It's not like... It's not that bad. Oops. I just hit. Shit. Wait, was it? That didn't look like Slippy. But I think that's I think Star Fox 64 is one of those games that's like the franchise may never be that good again, just because a lot of the things that made Star Fox 64 great, like the branching paths and the not necessarily the voice acting, but the fact that the characters tell a story without having to stop you from playing. And a lot of games even today still make that error where to tell a story the gameplay completely halts. And then you have to like click through dialogue scenes and stuff, and like there aren't many games that think to do it differently. Most think that that's good enough, I guess. And it isn't good enough. Typically speaking, players don't like to completely stop playing to be told things. And I think that's why Star Fox 64 was so great. That might be a good... might be one of the good things about this game as well, but you still kind of have to, like, read, which is, like... Not that that's a problem, but you're trying to, like... You're trying to focus on the action. You don't have time to look away and read things. It's actually something I credit. Wow, I had very little health coming out of that. It's something I credit to Kid Icarus Uprising as well. Like, I think, again, I heard a lot of people complaining that there was like too much chatter in that game, but they never stop you. And like the gameplay never stops just to tell you a story. It does it all on its own. And I think that's good game design. You shouldn't have to take a player out of the action. If you take a player out of the action, that's gonna frustrate players, I think.
That stage was actually really short, but I am going to cut this episode here, I think.
So next time we'll take on the Space Armada here, and move on to the Meteor, and then finally to Venom. Probably not all in one episode, but you know the deal.